switch to sports mode. Hold it in the road. When you get so mad, you can.
That kind of cleans something up because, we had a conversation the other night at Chisel the Showcase, which was wonderful.
Great showcase.
Yeah, I understand
Great
what I'm saying?
Showcase.
Wonderful.
Hey, shout out Tallahassee, man. Shout out Goldie Sound. Listen, man, that was a great first experience and first event for me being back in the city, man. I got to see a lot of people I ain't seen in years. Just to touch the hands of all those people and see everybody on one accord. Yeah. Man, it was amazing. It really just, to me, seeing that, it was a foreseeing of everything that's to come.
Yeah. You know what that potential, those success. Possibilities,
It was a success.
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you something. And what really intrigued me was the artist that you spoke of, you know what I mean, that you've seen a lot of potential in. I'm like, you know what, now, which he did have a wonderful performance. You understand what I'm saying? And he performed. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's
Buckle.
different. Huh?
Buckle. Is his name Buckle?
Bulletproof.
That's
Bulletproof. Oh, yeah.
Shout out Bulletproof, man.
Yeah, out of Crawfordville. Ain't Bulletproof out of Crawfordville?
Man,
yeah.
Bulletproof.
Yeah,
Bulletproof, man. It was a few artists in there, man. Bulletproof, definitely. His presence, his delivery,
right?
His showmanship, artistry, of course, man. Just when I heard the record, come on, I already knew it was gonna be something good. And when he got into the hook, I knew it was a hit.
Yeah.
Nah, the record, that one record he did about the streets and da. Nah, that record is a smash, and salute to him for that. And then it was like my other guys. Actually, what's the DMB? BMB.
Yeah.
BMB. Them young guys, man. Another great, talented group of guys. I actually watched them grow up as kids. That's what's crazy. When I knew them, they wasn't even rapping. So when I first got wind of them and got to see them, it was like, oh yeah,
stage presence, crowd control.
Yes,
you understand what I'm saying? I mean, they got it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yes,
call and response.
Yes, and I love. That's what I was about to say too. That I like about the way they move. Their synergy is all matched. They all work off of each other. They all work together. Yeah. They complement each other's style. Yeah. And I definitely will say, they were one of the top, groups in that place.
Let me tell you something. I seen so much because I hadn't been out so long, and I told Bravo, shout out to Bravo. I told him, I say, look here, man. This far exceeded my expectations. I'm talking about by far. The first performer, the young lady, I can't think of her name.
Rose.
Not Rose. Rose was off the chain too now. Sydney Jasmine? Okay, yeah, Sydney Jasmine. Let me tell you something. The amount of courage and professionalism to start off a show and get out there and do your thing. Like it's a gazillion people out there. Let me know right there, hey, you got something. It's in you. Sure. You understand what I'm saying? It's in you. Now, sure. Like I say, getting with the right people, being in the right rooms, you know what I mean? Sure. Working with the right folks, you going to the moon. Same way with Rose. And like you say, the people that perform and all the other people. I seen people in there performing.
Right.
Now, you may be a great writer and you can match words and you can come with the metaphors and all this other good stuff, but can you perform? You understand what I'm saying? The lights are on you.
That part.
I done paid money. Like my dog say, I done paid my $38.50.
For real.
You understand what I'm saying? I wanna see a performance.
Correct.
You know, I don't want to admire your jewelry and all this right here. Man, come out here and perform.
And it's a lot of people that broke or that do still break mainstream right now, right? And you see them, and then you wonder, well, dang, they got good records. They make great songs. I hear them on the radio all the time. Yeah. But I never see them in a show. And a lot of people never ask themselves, well, why don't I see these people? Well, now you know your answer.
Yeah.
The answer is that a lot of artists just can't perform. They're not good in performance at all. Some of them just got the stage fright of getting in front of people. They lock up. Some of them brain fart. They get up there and completely forget all the words and they did the song 20 years ago. And it's a whole collective energy of stuff that comes into play when you in them situations. Like, you got to have all that stuff on board. Like, you got to be ready to go. You got to be ready. You got to understand, for one, you can't wait until they say you a star to begin to act like a star, perform like a star, think like a star, speak like a star.
Exactly.
You got to be a star.
Right.
You know what I mean? And until you get that concept in mind, a lot of stuff gonna be limited to you because you're limiting yourself in your mind already. How you gonna, have star power, but you thinking on street level? You know what I mean? You gotta think star power to be on a star level. You know what I mean? So yeah, when it comes to performances, getting out there and doing it and being able to do it, you got to be able to do it.
Right. That show, I'm like, you know what? This. I don't see how anybody could walk away from this show and be like, man, that wasn't a good show.
Man, listen.
That show would have been good on any level.
Videographers was there. We had artists there. Promoters there. Producers there.
Right.
I mean,
yeah.
For anybody that's trying to be a part of the music culture and what's going on here in the city, that would have been a great opportunity just to go and shake hands.
Oh, yeah.
Just to, say, hey, this is me and I'm here. You know what I mean? Because like I said, it was like a family reunion for me. I'm going there, and then what's so crazy, like I said, I went through every studio out here. I went through everybody's situation. I know who's working with who and da-da. So when I get there too, to be able to see some of these people and they like, dang, yeah, bro. Yeah, you came through our studio. Oh, so this what, and it's just linking everything up, man. You know what I mean? And that's why it's important to be a part of those type of events. Shout out Chilza again. Golden Sound, shout y'all out. Everybody that was a part of that situation, because those situations are the type of situations that we got to continue to make happen. And also make them grow a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to move out of the studios and start doing it at the Moon like they used to back in the day.
Right.
We're going to hold those type of conferences, those type of situations, because, it's all business, man. And when funding is there, people will fund the right situation, man.
There's a couple of more people I want to mention. Harold, is it Chief of the Sleeper?
Chief of the Keeper.
Chief of the Keep. Oh,
man, this brother, not only did he... The brother made me laugh. You understand what I'm talking about? I mean, you really don't get that for somebody to be able to perform and put you in a good zone, put you in a good vibe like that, man. You know what I'm talking about? And this is a brother, I don't even think he was in the initial lineup. Yeah, he wasn't even in the initial lineup, but what he contributed to the show, I mean, he done that that's just him.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And then, I can't think of the brother with the dreads. But man, he came through, and I'm talking about he wrecked that.
Omni.
He wrecked.
Omni. I spoke to him.
Wow.
I actually spoke to both of those artists. Chifa. I've been watching him, man. He's somebody that I definitely dig it. I dig it. I dig it. When I say I dig it. Like, his whole performance, man, his energy.
Yeah.
He give me as far as energy go, performance wise as an artist, and even his look, he give me this Benny Siegel, Beans type of feel.
I was going somewhere else.
With great energy, just on the more of a, he ain't as mad and agitated, but he give me that whole Beans persona and his words and what he talking about, and how he coming. When I see him, that's what he get. I'm gonna put it like this: if I had to say one word, when I look at him and I'm listening to how he present himself and what he talking about, it just all feel authentic.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's just who he is.
It ain't him trying to be and with that being said, I'm gonna say this real quick, just to slide this in. To the artists that came out there and did your thing, y'all did your thing. One thing I want to let artists know is this. Always, always, always pay attention to your sound.
Oh, yeah.
When I say your sound, I ain't talking about how you sound, the tone of your voice, the quality of your music when you going out and you performing it makes a big,
huge
difference.
Yes.
Most executives, most A&Rs, they don't even listen to a record over 10 seconds. And it's all because we listening for sound. I ain't listening to hear for a tone, nothing. We listening to hear for a sound. And that sound gotta be a certain way. A lot of music get pushed away just off the fact that it's not mixed and engineered to a certain level.
Right. Amen.
Some of this stuff be hits. But because of the mix and because of the engineering on the project, it get thrown to the curb.
Yeah.
So artists, take this to heart. Please take your sound serious. If you not getting the quality of sound that you looking for with the engineer that you working with, and you can't seem to get it with them, find somebody else. That's the game. You know, it's a rat hole. You gotta run down it and run down until you find that thing that you looking for, and you're gonna need proper sound.
Bang. One thing with that, because I promise you, I was just thinking about that same thing before I came up here. I was listening to a local artist, and I'm like, you know what, this person got something, but there's sounds within this song that just don't sound right, and it kind of distorts the vibe a little bit. I'm like, man, that really don't need to be like that, and it's engineering.
It's engineering.
It's mixing.
It's engineering and mixing.
And another thing I want to, you mentioned about Chifa. You say he put you in the mood of Beanie Siegel.
Yeah.
To me, old dirty bastard.
And you know what? If I ever had to say I was wrong and you was right, this would be the time. Exactly. No, because I knew it was somebody else I was looking for.
Yeah.
Because Beans was too edgy, like I said.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, it's somebody out there that don't got that edge that was giving people that energy. Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
You hit the nail on the head. ODB. ODB. That's definitely who he gave me vibes of. And Omni, I spoke with him, and Omni, very talented. Very, very talented. I saw his performance. I heard his songs. And we spoke afterwards. Only thing I would say to Omni right now is just, Omni, get your spunk back. You know, when we were speaking, he talked like, you know, I'm just doing it. I ain't really been out here. I ain't really. And that's one thing about artists, man. When you're an artist, it's always a time for it. You always want to do it. You always, because you got to do it. That's why you're an artist. Because you can paint the picture that nobody else can't see.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's what makes you an artist. And a lot of artists, you know, we put our brushes up, you know what I mean? And we get away from the canvas, you know what I mean? Not knowing that we doing a disadvantage to somebody. You know what I mean? Because somebody needed to see your painting, man.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? Omni, let's go, man. Get back on your mission, man.
Dude, what's on the horizon, good brother? I mean, what's coming up? Projects.
Man.
What's got you in the studio for so long, man? What you working on?
Man. It's so crazy. Man, I think I've been back in Tallahassee now maybe 40-something days. In them 40 days, I probably got 22 tracks, all mixed, mastered, engineered. As far as how I'm going to roll it out, project-wise and all this stuff, I'm still undecisive right now because I still want to go out here and do it the old way. Like, basically, I put in all the work. Basically what I've been doing is working forward, right? I put in all the work. I stay up all these long hours. I get all this done now. Boom. Now that I got this done, I got time for stuff like this. Thank God, I got another podcast interview coming up Friday as well. And I can get out and interact with the community, interact with the people now. That's where I'm at. I want to get out. I want to get back to the communities, talk to the people, let them know who I am, let them know what's going on. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to start ciphering myself around every one of these platforms where they doing the open mics and all this different stuff. And I'm gonna channel it out the old way. I wanna get the people more in tune before I release anything. You know what I mean? And I already know the stuff I'm coming out with. When I come outside, we coming outside.
That's what's up.
You know what I mean? The city coming outside, man. Cause that's one thing people gotta know too. Like, I don't do this for me. Like, I don't do this for me.
Right.
Me staying up 46 hours for me didn't put no money in my pocket.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? I do it because it's a mission. God been using me through music, with music, my whole life. You know what I mean? To inspire people, bring people together. I was the kid that, you know, when certain videos came on as a youth, my mama called me in the house and I got to sing it to her. You know, growing up, doing all of that, doing these talent shows and rapping and just inspiring people through music my whole life, it really is my calling. Like, to the point where when I found myself falling away from it and stepping back from it, man, a lot of people stepped back on themselves. Like, and that was the real, you know, like, nah, irregardless of what, you got to do it. Because when I stopped, I remember stopping one time and folks literally like, bro, I can't, like, nah, bro, you can't do me like this. You can't, you know, and there's multiple people.
Right.
You know what I mean? So once I realized that, you know what I mean, it was just like, you know, it is what it is. It's my mission. I love my city. I love Tallahassee to death. I ain't even gonna lie, man. We ain't even indulge into, man, I got so many reasons why I wanted to do what I'm doing here.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And to go back on something you asked me earlier, when you asked me about coming back, I didn't know why, but I knew what my plan was. I ain't know why I came back, but I did plan and intend in my heart to do everything that I'm doing now. I did want to do it here. I ain't want to do it in a foreign land. I wanted to come back and be able to, them same little kids that watch me grind and watch me work my way up to Atlanta and shooting videos and Bentleys and doing this and being around this person, being around that person. I wanted to come back and actually be able to physically touch and give these people the same thing that they saw me chase for so long, you know what I mean? And give it to them hands-on so they'll know it's real. And if you put your mind to it, you set your focus, you stay on task, you stay the course, it'll happen, you know what I mean? But you gotta stay the course.
That's what's up. Final question, good brother. It's a curveball now. Ready?
Yeah, I play baseball.
Okay, good. Is money power?
No. Money ain't power. People, that's a great question, man. Somebody was reading my mind as to what the question should be before I got here or something. Nah, money ain't power, man. I'm a very, very spiritual person. I'm a realistic person. I live in reality, not feelings and emotions. And I say that to say this. Scripture say, my people perish from a lack of knowledge. Didn't say from a lack of money. Didn't say from a lack of material possession.
Right.
Didn't say from a lack of financial stability. Said from a lack of knowledge. Me personally, I wrap myself around knowledge. Why? Because I had to understand this. And it goes back to why a lot of people confused, or why a lot of people mad about life, and why a lot of people still just ain't figured this thing out yet. And it's simply because of the fact that people don't understand the power in knowledge. And the power in knowledge is this. Me, for example, being a barber, right? And being who I am in music and entertainment, right? I'm only doing what I love to do.
Right.
So it's never worked.
Okay.
So you see how that takes that whole mental that whole mental strain and all of that's automatically removed because I'm not getting up saying, oh, I got to go in here and cut somebody hair today. Or I got to go record somebody today. I'm actually just going to do what I love to do. So I'm living life. I'm enjoying this moment. And that's one thing that people got to learn to do. Do what you love to do. Now to go back to the money is power. When I'm doing what I love to do, notice what I'm saying. When I'm doing what I love to do, right? I'm being reciprocated for what I know, doing what I love to do. So I only got the money because of what I knew. So what's the power?
The knowledge.
Okay.
There you go.
Knowledge is always gonna be the power. What I know is what gets me paid. If I don't know nothing, I can't get nothing.
There you go.
So I'll never put money is power. Nah, knowledge is power.
Yeah, thank you.
And knowledge is a beautiful thing.
Oh, yeah.
People will cling to you for that knowledge. People will, And it ain't even about people. It's about understanding that you have that knowledge and then using it in a way that it serves
There
people.
you go. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think it's a proper application of that knowledge.
Bingo. Correct.
There you go.
Correct.
Good brother. If somebody want to work with you, get in contact with you, how can they do that?
If you want to work with me, you can contact me several ways. I got a couple of Instagram accounts. It's one is, what is it? Go to 850 ENT on Instagram. Then my main account is Legendary period records. Legendary, that's a period, records with a Z. You, of course, can reach me through the Track House page, definitely, you know what I mean? And if you want to reach out to me via phone contact, you can contact me at 762-444-1034. And that's for any of your needs, whether it be video, audio, anything, artist development, haircut, whatever you need. I'm your guy. Just hit me up, man. And again, man, I wanna give a big thank you to you, Brother Fox, big brother right there, Harold.
Big bad Harold, yeah.
Man, listen, it's only the beginning, man, and I'm glad that y'all was able to, you know what I mean, have me aboard and you know what I mean, make this happen.
Oh yeah, thank you for taking the time to sit down and talk with us, good brother. Blessings today, tomorrow, and forever. You get what I'm saying?
For sure.
Oh yeah, yeah. And hey, if you need anything from us, brother, you understand what I'm saying? Reach out, cause you know we on that community thing. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, definitely gonna be networking with y'all with that. I gotta get with probably like 2 more people. Of course, Cuz is the business degree holder and all this stuff. So I already been talking with him about helping get some nonprofit stuff established and stuff like that, and getting it funded. And you know what I mean? You know how it go. We just gotta get out here, get it going. At least get us 25 people to sign and petition. Make sure we get them signing for 30 days straight. You know how it go. We'll talk about that stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Again, thank you, good brother, for taking the time.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all.
Till the next time, everybody, y'all live right, play fair, holla at us.
Chill.
You weren't even a raise for my man Daz.
Came up thugging by myself. I was on my dick, mama tricking, daddy smoking. We ain't had shit, had to hit some licks to get some paper. No food, no cable bars, sugar from the neighbors. Whole lot of favors, so I went and got a blick. Then I took a nigga sack, saw my uncle smoking dope. So I started selling crack, went from out here flipping bitch, straight to ballin' like a bitch. Always stayed away from fake, solo dolo beat the case. Remember in and out of county, jail to jail, from cell to cell. Never ratted on a nigga, took my lick and posted bail. Fell in love with my scale, shout out to my clientele. I can get a nigga hit, I run my city like the mail. Ask around the city, know I been real. Sticking to the code, that's a big deal. No love for you, hoe, fuck a cheap thrill. I move a lot of packs, make sure that shit real. Move a lot of packs, make sure that shit real. No love for you, hoe, fuck a cheap thrill. Sticking to the code, that's a big deal. Nigga acts around the city, know I been real. I done flipped a lot of bricks. Been through so much shit, had to get it out the mud. Die broke or take a risk, fascinated by the streets. Hard cold, keep the heat. Where a nigga came from, if you don't hustle, you don't eat. From a real small town. $1 million hoe, cracker catch your ass slipping. Send you up the road, everybody on alert when the feds come through. I was only 16, got caught up in the loop. I was trapping, I was rapping about my paper, never flash it in the streets. I'm about to action, Lord knows I'm a savage. Mama raised